I am in conversation with Rajesh Soni and Rama Soni, and this unique couple has traveled the world in 83 days by car. They started from Hyderabad and they went to London. So let's talk to them about their unique trip. Now, tell me about what was the route, how did you plan, when, how many days it took to plan, what happened?
We planned it in about August last year.
Yeah.
And we started from Hyderabad,
Yeah.
covering 17 countries.
Yeah.
And it took us 83 days, passing through Nepal, Tibet, China, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhistan,
Right.
and that Central Asia, Russia, and then Europe.
And you also mentioned that cars also have visas or passports. What do they have?
Yes, when you are traveling across borders
By road.
by road, you need this carnet, something called carnet, which is equivalent to
A visa.
passport.
A passport. Okay, for the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like when you enter a country, then exactly like visa, you get entry and exit stamps.
So, what is the car you used, and how faithful was the car to you?
Nissan Extrem, and actually we fell in love with it. We purchased this only for this particular trip, and we wanted to sell it once we come back.
Yeah.
But now we are not going to sell it because it was so reliable.
So now you have an association with the car.
Yes.
So it will have to be something like that now.
Yeah.
It is. It's a part of your family and your memories.
Yes.
Okay, and you did not shop too much, despite so many countries you went to. You didn't buy too many things.
Not a single thing.
That is quite something.
No, not a single thing.
Yeah. Because
We have to pick it up again
and put it in the
carry
car.
all the way
Yes,
again.
yes.
so as we had limited space.
Yeah. So
we
how many
decided,
countries and how many days?
17 countries in 83 days. Actually, Dubai to Dubai it is 85 days.
Okay.
But from Hyderabad to London and then back to Dubai is 80.
So tell me your trip quickly. From India, from Hyderabad, you went to Nepal.
Nepal, yes.
Yeah. And from there, which are the countries?
Tibet, China, and Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhistan, Uzbekistan, Russia, Estonia, then Finland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Netherlands, France, Belgium, and UK.
Wow. That's
Germany as well, yes.
Germany as well. Okay. Now tell me, Rama, your most memorable memory, your most favorite memory, your most cherished memory from this whole trip. It was in Russia, I believe.
Yeah. Actually, frankly speaking, there are many memories, but one of the memory which just stamped on my mind.
Yeah.
There's a stamp of it on my mind. It's
Right.
like how people are helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So one couple we met in Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, as usual, we were outside in the parking, we parked our car, and we were doing our daily routine, taking out the stuff, start to cook and everything. So just a Russian couple passed by. They just saw us. They just invited us to their place. You are here. Why don't you come to our house? So it's just okay. Initially you think you cannot directly go to anybody's house.
Yeah.
So, but they were saying again and again, and we just thought, okay, we just finished our dinner and went there, and we stayed there the whole night.
Yeah.
And in the breakfast, we also had breakfast with them.
Okay.
But it really touched my heart.
Yeah.
We both were really happy, people seeing
Kindness.
the kindness, how much they are helpful.
But you also
they saw
said.
the people on the road and they just invited them. So
Yeah, and you also mentioned that you found kindness everywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone was nice.
Everyone was nice in our whole trip.
Yeah.
Very helpful. Whatever we asked, they used to show us the road, whatever.
Yeah.
Any query, they used to help us.
Oh, lovely. And tell me, what does it teach you? This kind of travel, what does it teach you? Because it's not luxury travel. It's an adventure.
Yeah.
So how does it change you? Are you a different person now from 3 months ago or 2 months ago before you started? And today, what are the changes that you see? Because you've just arrived. You came yesterday.
Yeah, I just came yesterday.
People are very helpful. And we did not find a single situation where we needed some help and we didn't get. So people are so humble and helpful, and you will always find a solution for any issue. Absolutely, there is nothing where you will not find a solution. I think the superpower, the God is there
to look after you.
and you will always find a solution.
Right.
So there is no big task if you decide to do something. So there is always help available from people and the superpower.
Also, you've been travelers. So where did this idea come from to make this big trip, this bigger trip?
Yeah, we met a couple last year in Cappadocia, and then they were traveling. They were by road, and they were kind of inspiration for us.
We got the inspiration from them.
And you met people who have been traveling for 1.5 years and all that, you told me.
Yeah. On this trip, we met different types of people. One couple, right? They were traveling since 1.5 years.
Wow.
So we thought, okay, we are okay. We got with them. 3 months is quite good to start with.
Yeah. So it goes without saying that you have your own company, which is why you could afford to take a sub break like this. So tell me what you do, and you started work immediately after you came back.
Oh yeah. See, actually, honestly speaking, anybody, irrespective of whether in business or job, if they
want to do it, they'll find a way.
They will find a way.
Yeah.
It's just that like
you have to push and get it.
To push yourself.
Yeah.
So basically, we have a real estate business. So me and my business partner.
Okay.
So we run this. Of course, I am fortunate and lucky enough that I have a partner who can look after things.
Then you're away.
Yes. That was a big support.
Right.
So, we are into real estate development, brokerage, and homes. So that's what we do for a living.
Right. So and you came back to work immediately, which is like you came yesterday and you have joined work today, and you've come back from work and done this interview.
Our my colleagues were expecting me yesterday.
Okay.
Yes, you come back and you will be straight into office.
Yeah,
right. What would you advise people like yourself who want to just take off? And both of you are 50 and in your 50s. You've just turned 50. So it's great to know this, because it's life doesn't have a certain age to do anything. You can do anything at whatever age if you're fit enough.
People should have some hobby actually.
Yeah.
Like traveling or whatever they wish to.
Yeah, because your children are now grown up. They have their own lives. So it's great to have focus on yourself.
Yeah.
It's such an
what
important.
you like to do.
Yeah. Your next trip is a big trip, I'm told. Planning already?
Yes, we
already started.
I've decided,
thinking about it. Okay. God willing, we'll do another trip next year.
Fabulous. And what about your family and friends? They were all cheering you. Yesterday they all got you food. So you didn't have to cook.
Yes.
That was a big surprise for us. Because we just came yesterday, so we were not expecting anybody.
Right.
So कुछ said we लेंगे ऐसे it was like that.
Amazing.
Yeah, so, all of a sudden everybody came. It was such a big surprise, lovely surprise.
So it's a happy thing.
Yesterday.
That means you also, going away is also so important. Going away from your own comfort zones is so important, and pushing yourself in places which you don't know. And you are vegetarians, both of you.
Yes.
So tell me about that. I'm vegetarian too. It's very difficult to find food in certain parts. How did you manage?
So it's again, I think we feel that it's a mental block. Even we did not imagine ourselves adjusting so well with all kinds of food. And once our minds were open to accept any kind of vegetarian, you were okay. You will always find
some option.
Yes.
Yeah. And you carried some food as well.
Actually, initially you need to be flexible.
Yeah.
Go with open mind.
Yeah, go with open mind. Mila, jo bhi mila, we'll be okay with it. Of course, you will get at least bread, salad, something .
But it's amazing that you chose a non-luxury, because people look at luxury and travel and all that, but you just weathered it out for you. Yeah. Did you encounter rain, climate change? Did you fall sick on the way?
All countries by countries.
Different climates.
Yeah. All different climates.
Different zones. Like you have mountains, you have ice, you have everything.
From -5 to 35
degrees.
And snow.
Wow.
And even the high altitude.
Altitude. We went to Everest Base Camp, which was 5,400 meters.
Wow.
So it was
everything was there.
Was different.
Amazing. Thank you very much for speaking to me. It's a pleasure speaking to you, and I'm sure we'll share a lot of pictures.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
so much.
Thank you.